Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. James here. Today we're going to be doing a power steering flush on my 3rd gen Toyota Tacoma. Alright, quick pause before the video guys. Changing the power steering fluid is one of the most neglected services in vehicles. We've all been in a parking lot and hear the screaming of a failing power steering pump. But the main reason why I'm making this video is I see people doing this service and they try to cut corners by just sucking the fluid from the reservoir, filling it, driving around the block, and they repeat that like 7 or 8 times. I just think it's a lot of work that you're doing there and you're getting a worse result. But by doing it this way, you're going to be doing it right. It's going to be easy and it's super cheap. It's going to take almost no time at all. Fluid does get contaminated over time, and this service kind of should be done every few years. You can always just pop open the reservoir, check how the fluid looks. And these steps, they can be applied to pretty much every vehicle. So if you don't have a 3rd gen Tacoma, you could still stick around, watch this video, and learn something. All right, back to the video. I'm going to try and make this quick and easy for you guys. All you're going to need is something to extract the fluid with. I'm going to use my fluid extractor. You can use a turkey baster. ATF. Yes, these take ATF and not power steering fluid per se. From a hardware store, you're going to need some 3/8 inch hose. .3/8 by 3/8 barb fitting. I'm just going to start by extracting as much fluid as I can out of the reservoir. Alright, next we're going to just remove this clip and pull this out. Okay, so I carefully worked this off from here. Just go slow because you don't want to break anything, it's plastic. And I capped this off. This is just an extra piece of that tube that I put a bolt in. And I have the barb in, and I'm going to connect the hose to here. I'm going to snake it through, down and out to my drain pan. Okay, this is my setup. I have it capped there, here, and then I have it fed down through around here, down here, and I have this little hole right here that's coming out and right into that. So you don't have to remove the skid plate. I guess you could if you want. Just work it a little bit and you'll get it out nice and easy. All right, so now I'm gonna start filling this up with the ATF. Now I do have a helper. I'm gonna have them turn the wheel, and that's gonna work the fluid, and I'm gonna fill as they're working the fluid through the system. If you don't, you could do it by hand. You can jack up the front, you can rotate the tires. You're just gonna have to stop and go and keep checking because you don't want to run this dry and get air in it. So we're gonna start doing that. All right, now I just stopped pumping, but the fluid has started to turn red and nice. So that's how I know to stop. And as you can see, it's starting to run nice and red. And there's the old yuck fluid. So now I'm just going to put everything back. Alright, made a little bit of a mess. I'm just going to clean that up. Got all the hoses back to where they need to be, clamped. Now I'm going to bleed out the system. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep turning the wheel until I stop hearing air bubbles and until I think it's nice and purged. So let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, as you can see, as I'm bleeding it, the fluid level is going down a little bit. So I'm just going to do it a couple more times. Alright, so I just topped off to the cold, in between the cold min and max. It's on the left side a little bit, as you can see right there. So then I'm just going to put this back on. You can go ahead and start your truck. Give it a couple locks left to right. So I just did that and it felt really smooth, so that's great. And you're all done. So just to let you guys know, I had 1 quart of this AMSOIL Signature Series ATF, and I still have a little bit left over. So you don't need much fluid. There's not much going through. So alternatively, I guess you could do just a drain and fill, but you're going to use a lot more fluid, and the results aren't going to be as good as just doing this simple little drain, flush, and then fill. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, please drop a comment. If you guys could like and subscribe, it would really help the channel out. I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.